many of us are not living our dreams because we are living our fears. This brings us to a point where we may wake up and wonder if it's worth getting out of bed, especially when it feels like life is just one continuous struggle. This moment, though, is critical. It's a turning point that can define your future. You have a choice to make. Will you let it break you, or will you use it as a catalyst for positive change? Ultimately, it's your decisions that will shape the outcome. When you're in a dark place, surrounded by challenges, remember that it's not the end for you. Your circumstances can still change, regardless of your past pain or betrayals. What truly matters at this moment is, what will you do about it? Life will always throw curveballs, but you must become stronger to overcome them. It won't get easier, so you have to grow tougher. To keep going, you need a compelling reason, a why. If you're only chasing material possessions like a car or a house, you might give up. But if your motivation comes from love for your family, commitment to your spouse, or a desire to prove something to yourself, you can conquer anything. In times of adversity, when most people see dead ends, you must become the person who finds opportunities in the midst of challenges. This inner strength and determination will guide you through the darkest moments in life. Steve Harvey once offered a profound insight. Your reality is something that belongs uniquely to you. It's important to avoid squandering your precious time by comparing your life to someone else's, especially when you're not taking any meaningful action to improve your own situation. If you possess the ability to perceive opportunities when others only see obstacles, you hold the key to turning your dreams, goals, and vision into tangible realities. The true essence of desire lies in your unwavering determination to achieve something, transcending all obstacles in your path. Remember that life's most challenging moments often precede the dawn of new opportunities. As long as you're breathing and standing strong, there's always a chance for a comeback when life delivers its harshest punches. It falls upon you to muster the inner fortitude required to rise, dust yourself off, and confront life's trials head-on. Life isn't a smooth and effortless journey. At times, it demands a fierce fight for what you believe you deserve. You must harbor an unshakable faith in a favorable outcome, even when the world doubts you. Understand that most people may not recognize your potential, or they might discourage you, dismissing your efforts as futile. But remember, you're not like most people. You possess a unique determination and resilience. To fuel your journey, you need a driving force so powerful that it eclipses the opinions and doubts of others. Life has a way of testing your mettle, pushing you to your limits and sometimes even bringing you to your knees. Yet, it's in those trying moments that you unearth the profound reservoirs of strength within yourself. In truth, life doesn't grant you your heart's desires on a silver platter. It gives you what you're willing to accept. If you're willing to accept failure, hardship, and disappointment, then that's precisely what life will deliver. But if you refuse to accept defeat, if you stand resolute and unyielding in the face of adversity, you'll find that life has a way of aligning with your unwavering determination, eventually bringing your aspirations to fruition. Arnold Schwarzenegger once shared a valuable perspective. Strength doesn't originate from always winning. It's nurtured through your struggles. When you face challenges and make the choice not to surrender, that's when true strength emerges. To achieve success, you need to not just participate, but actively pursue success, fulfillment, and happiness for yourself. This pursuit continues even on those tough days when you're tempted to give up and throw in the towel. Despite those moments, your true strength lies in your ability to summon the courage deep within you to persevere and keep going, no matter what. Adversity is the crucible that shapes one's character. It's crucial not to give up, collapse, or lose hope when life gets difficult. We all share a common destiny. We will eventually pass away. Knowing this, why play it safe? Why not strive to leave a meaningful mark on this earth? The aim is to create something significant and make a lasting impact, all while embracing the challenges and turning them into personal triumphs because you refuse to back down. Les Brown once said, You don't get what you want in life. You get who you are. This means there's still hope, and I can overcome this. My vision remains intact, and I have the strength, intelligence, and capability to achieve great things. I don't belong at the bottom, and I'll give it my all to rise up. These challenges are just temporary inconveniences. I need to maintain a positive inner dialogue, even if others doubt me. I'll focus on my goals, believing that I have what it takes to succeed, because this is my time to shine. This is your moment, and you won't stop until you achieve what you rightfully deserve. You'll start seeing yourself improve beyond your previous best. Take that leap of faith, trust in yourself, and believe that everything will be okay. The people who can handle rejection and defeat, who maintain a positive attitude despite setbacks, they're the ones who succeed in life. They keep going when others give up. As you continue to push forward, exceeding expectations and shocking yourself with your capabilities, remember to build unwavering self-confidence. There will always be naysayers, but you'll silence them with your results. The best way to prove them wrong is by achieving massive success. Even if you have to start over, face delays, or endure hardships, you won't give up on your dream. You'll fight with tenacity every day of your life. Arnold Schwarzenegger once said, "Don't be afraid to fail. It's not the end of the world. Failure is just a stepping stone to success. If someone knocks me down, they'll have to try again tomorrow because I'll keep getting back up. I won't give up quietly. I believe I can and must get through any challenge, no matter how many times I stumble. Each setback becomes a lesson, and the pain is just an opportunity to show my resilience. With unwavering faith and a determined spirit, I'll rise above the difficulties. Life will test your faith, and no one will come to save you. You must take responsibility for your life because you are in control of your destiny. Your life is like a movie, and you decide whether it's a blockbuster or a flop. Your choices shape your life. When faced with trials, do you back down or step up? If you keep pushing through and refuse to give up, you'll eventually have a breakthrough. I want to always remind myself that no matter the challenges that test my patience, the obstacles I must overcome, or the turbulent times that surround me, I stand strong and unwavering. I am a symbol of determination and the living embodiment of endurance. I confidently proclaim to the world that I have the ability to succeed, and I will indeed achieve my goals as long as I keep pushing forward. Remember this: if you can endure difficult situations, you have the potential to achieve your goals. Even when it feels like nothing is working and external factors are against you, holding on to hope is crucial. You must avoid falling into hopelessness. Keeping hope alive is essential because hope is the foundation of faith. You can transform hope into a firm belief that your goals are not only possible, but also achievable. Think of life as a grindstone that can either refine or crush you, depending on how you position yourself. There are two aspects of pain. One is the suffering and discomfort it brings, and the other is the effort and glory that result from pushing through it. If you can find the strength to persevere through pain, you'll discover something remarkable waiting on the other side. Whenever you catch yourself saying, you can't do something, or doubting your abilities and potential, stop and affirm to yourself that you can make it. There's always a way, and opportunities lie within you, including hidden talents and untapped potential. When you give yourself a chance to try new things and expand your horizons, you'll realize you're capable of much more than you ever imagined. Embrace your dreams and believe in yourself, regardless of past failures or mistakes. Success may not come easily, especially when starting a new business or facing significant challenges, but don't give up. Keep saying yes to your dreams and to yourself. You have the power to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals, no matter how difficult the journey may seem. There's a valuable lesson from Steve Harvey. Success is not a smooth journey. It's more like a wild roller coaster ride. It's important to understand that it won't be easy. You should be ready to embrace the discomfort and challenges that come with the pursuit of success. Imagine that feeling of pain coursing through your body and recognize that this pain is the price you pay on your journey to success. You can't shy away from it. Instead, you need to accept it as part of the process. Success often demands that you endure hardships and push through difficult times. If success were simple and painless, everyone would achieve it. But the reality is, you have to go through a world of challenges to reach your goals. When you're on the path to success, you'll encounter difficulties, but that's a sign that you're moving in the right direction. Don't get discouraged by the hardships. Instead, use them as motivation to keep going. You don't belong at the bottom. It's time to rise and realize your potential. Steve Harvey once said, "Excuses are the lies you convince yourself are true to avoid proving you are worthy of the gift you were given." Say this with me, no more excuses. However, it's important to note that you often don't hear about people's failures. Keep in mind that home runs are achieved by those who keep moving forward. Consider Thomas Edison, who conducted 1,000 failed experiments before successfully inventing the light bulb. Each failed experiment was a step closer to success. So, taking risks is crucial. You will face failure at some point in your life. You'll encounter setbacks, embarrassments, and times when you're not good at something. Embrace this truth because it's part of the journey. In the acting business, early failures are common. Steve Harvey himself auditioned for a Broadway musical and didn't get the role because he couldn't sing, but he didn't quit. He kept auditioning and praying, facing failure repeatedly. There's an old saying that if you hang around the barber shop long enough, sooner or later, you'll get a haircut. In other words, if you persevere, you'll catch a break. Steve Harvey's big break came 30 years later when he performed in a play at the same theater where he had failed his first audition. The message here is that every graduate has the training and talent to succeed, but success also requires the courage to fail. If you never fail, it means you're not pushing yourself to achieve something beyond what you already have. Les Brown once shared a powerful message. Do what is easy, and your life will be hard. Do what is hard, and your life will become easy. Imagine a scene where you're at the end of your life, lying on your deathbed. Around you stand the ghosts of your unfulfilled potential, the ideas you never pursued, and the talents you left unused. These apparitions were expressions of disappointment and frustration. They tell you, "We came to you with the potential to be realized, but now we must depart with you to the grave." Consider for a moment, how many of these ghosts will surround your bed when your time comes? Les Brown recently visited South Africa, a beautiful nation facing significant poverty in certain areas. He pointed out that Africa is just one part of the world in need. There are regions like the Middle East, Japan, and parts of the United States, including Alabama, Tennessee, Louisiana, and Philadelphia, that also require assistance. The world is calling for your contribution, and young people have a vital role to play. Let's stress the importance of giving everything you have, whether it's your time, talents, prayers, or resources. It's not about the quantity you possess, it's about the impact you can make with what you have. This message holds true for everyone, but it particularly resonates with the younger generation, who possess tremendous potential to bring about positive change in the world. Arnold Schwarzenegger once shared a profound insight. Strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength. Now, some of you may have diverse talents and abilities. You could be theologians, nurses, sociologists, or possess qualities like patience, kindness, or love. The question is, what will you do with these gifts? Let's talk about the concept of failure for a moment. Sometimes, failure can be your greatest teacher, guiding you to discover your true path in life. Remember, life rarely follows a straight and predictable course. Arnold himself began his academic journey at Fordham University as a pre-med student. However, he faced a challenging course called cardiac morphogenesis that seemed impossible to grasp. After struggling, he switched to pre-law and then journalism without a clear academic focus. His grades took a nosedive, resulting in a 1.8 GPA, and the university suggested he take a break. At the age of 20, Arnold found himself at a low point. Arnold Schwarzenegger once shared a powerful belief: if I can see it and believe it, then I can achieve it. Now, let me tell you a bit about how I learned valuable lessons about money. I had a mentor, my rich dad, who didn't teach me in the traditional sense. Instead, he guided me through practical experiences. He introduced me to a formula for success based on the game of Monopoly: 4 greenhouses and 1 red hotel. This simple concept illustrated how acquiring assets and making them grow can lead to great wealth. But my education didn't stop there. My rich dad showed me his real-life greenhouses, his real estate investments. He had a vision and bought land in the heart of Waikiki Beach, which eventually became the Hyatt Regency Hotel. He acquired smaller properties over time, expanding his holdings, just like in Monopoly. Eventually, the hotel sold for a whopping $800 million. Through my journey, I encountered financial setbacks and people who let me down, but I embraced these experiences as opportunities for growth. My rich dad taught me that spirituality involves recognizing both the good and the bad, the right and the wrong, and understanding that life is full of ups and downs. This perspective helped me overcome a poor attitude about money that I had inherited from my family. Once, Steve Harvey shared a profound message: success is a journey always in progress, and it's crucial to grasp that it's not an easy path. This wisdom goes deeper, pointing out that our financial situations, whether rich, poor, or middle class, often stem from our core beliefs and attitudes about money. These beliefs tend to be passed down through generations within our families. If you find yourself struggling financially, worrying about money, or feeling unhappy despite a good income, it's likely because you've inherited certain money-related mindsets. Many of us were raised with the idea that success means getting a job, working tirelessly, and avoiding risks to ensure we'll never be poor. We might have been told that the rich are somehow evil. Unfortunately, our traditional school system rarely imparts practical financial knowledge, such as accounting, managing debt, or understanding taxes. It mainly focuses on preparing us to become employees, doctors, lawyers, or specialists, but neglects to teach us about money. The crux of the matter is that real-world business knowledge, the kind that encompasses accounting, debt management, and tax understanding, is often lacking in our education system. This gap leaves many ill-prepared to navigate the financial complexities of life. So, how did some people, like Robert Kiyosaki's rich dad, acquire this vital knowledge while others did not? The answer lies in their unique life experiences. In Kiyosaki's case, his rich dad happened to be his best friend's father. When his father passed away when he was just 13, his friend's father had to take over the family business. This circumstance led him to leave school, which, surprisingly, turned out to be a blessing in disguise. His true teachers became the professionals he interacted with daily: bookkeepers, accountants, lawyers, bankers, and real estate agents. These experts provided practical, hands-on lessons in managing finances, far more valuable than the teachings found in traditional schools. This story teaches us that not all education comes from formal classrooms. Life experiences and challenges can be profound teachers, guiding individuals toward financial wisdom and success. It underscores the importance of seeking knowledge beyond what schools provide, especially when it comes to mastering money management and wealth building. The road to success is always evolving, and it's not a straightforward journey. Our financial beliefs, instilled from a young age, play a significant role in our financial well-being. To prosper, it's essential to seek out real-world financial knowledge and be open to unconventional, yet valuable, life lessons. Les Brown once delivered a powerful message: the only true obstacle in your journey to a fulfilling life is yourself. He emphasizes the importance of distinguishing between real teachers and fake teachers. Fake teachers are those who talk the talk, but don't walk the walk. They don't practice what they preach. On the other hand, real teachers live what they teach every day. For instance, Robert Kiyosaki learns from his accountants and attorneys because they are deeply involved in their respective fields daily. His interactions with them are essential as he faces and resolves business challenges regularly. Les Brown once wisely said, "The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be." What this means is that you have the power to shape your own destiny based on your choices and determination. The key question is, do you truly commit to it? Do you possess an exceptional level of dedication and follow-through? Are you willing to persevere even when the initial excitement fades and the journey becomes monotonous? This level of commitment comes from having a clear and meaningful why, a purpose that drives you forward. When you have this, you can achieve remarkable things. Imagine exposing yourself to challenges and fears you've been avoiding, but know are essential to achieving your self-defined goals. When you teach yourself to confront these fears head-on, you grow stronger. The possibilities are limitless because if you committed to doing what you know you need to do, according to your values and goals. For a significant period, how different would your life be? This applies to anyone who's ever felt like they haven't reached their potential. To seize opportunities and make meaningful changes, you must put in the hard work and discipline. It involves starting your day early, prioritizing physical fitness, maintaining a healthy diet, and regularly reviewing your goals. This continuous self-assessment helps you stay focused on the person you aspire to become. Many of us unwittingly waste our time on things or people who don't truly care about us. Life is too brief to settle for mediocrity or endure unnecessary suffering. The problem is that a significant portion of our decisions is driven by fleeting emotions in the moment, which can lead us astray. Les Brown's wisdom reminds us that we have the power to shape our destinies by making intentional choices and committing to our goals. To achieve extraordinary results, we must cultivate discipline, stay true to our purpose, and avoid being swayed by momentary emotions. Life is too short to settle. It's a precious gift, and it's up to us to make the most of it. Marcus Elevation Taylor once offered a valuable piece of advice. The only person you are competing with is yourself. So, focus on being the best version of yourself and don't worry about what others are doing. Have you ever faced tasks you didn't really want to do, like making a difficult phone call or completing another set of exercises? Most of us have. The truth is, you often won't feel ready, motivated, or courageous when faced with these challenges, and that's perfectly normal. However, what matters most is that you push yourself forward, regardless of those feelings. When you take action despite lacking motivation, you begin to develop valuable skills like confidence and courage. It's all about becoming the kind of person who takes action even when it's tough. This is how you build the resilience needed to face life's challenges. It's crucial to find things that excite you about the future. Life shouldn't revolve around constant problems. Think about it. Do you really want to wake up every day and see everything as a problem? Of course not. So, what inspires you? What makes you look forward to the future? You must find those sources of inspiration. Don't let negativity or cynicism take over. Even when evidence suggests otherwise, maintaining some level of optimism is important. This is what we call having faith, believing that things can improve. It's like carrying your own personal burden and continuing to move forward, no matter how tough the journey becomes. Consistency is the key to success. You can't afford to take days or weeks off if you want to reach your goals. Over time, your efforts will become ingrained habits, and what once felt difficult will become second nature. While others settle for mediocrity or complacency, your unwavering effort will propel you towards greatness. So, keep going, even when others become content with their achievements. When others have settled into a state of rest and contentment, believing that being just okay or mediocre is enough, that's when your persistent hard work sets you on the path to greatness. It's like reviving a spark and finding the formula for change at any moment. Imagine this. You can project yourself 1 year into the future. There, you examine the patterns in your life that are bringing you the results you desire. Then, you come back to the present moment and ask yourself, am I willing to take action now? If your answer is yes, you count down from 5 to 1, pushing past any excuses that may arise as you challenge your own ingrained habits. Arnold Schwarzenegger once said, "Live your life with passion and purpose. Find something that you are passionate about and dedicate your life to it." Rather than seeing it as something negative, consider your inner strength as a wellspring of power and determination. This incredible potential resides within each one of us, patiently waiting to be tapped into. There's no need to fear it. Instead, embrace it as a well of greatness. Always keep in mind that the journey to success and resilience often demands that we utilize all the resources at our disposal, including those we might have doubted. So don't hesitate to embrace your full potential. Accept it wholeheartedly, harness its strength, and allow it to be your guiding force, especially during the most challenging times. Your inner strength is like a beacon that can light your way through even the darkest of circumstances, leading you steadily towards victory. It's a force within you, ready to be unleashed for your own success and the betterment of those around you. Accept the fact that your inner strength is not inherently good or bad. It's all about how you choose to use it. When you recognize and harness this inner power in a positive way, it can propel you to achieve incredible heights. Winners from all walks of life draw upon various forms of energy, both the positive and the challenging, the conscious and the subconscious, to reach their goals. To succeed in your journey, you must be adaptable and prepared to face whatever challenges may come your way. Success is a dynamic force. Some days, it may feel like a benevolent guide with a halo, while other times, it might reveal its more formidable side with sharp teeth. Your ability to thrive hinges on your readiness to handle both scenarios and channel the appropriate energy to navigate them. As you pursue your goals, people may try to label you or impose certain expectations on you, such as always projecting a positive image. However, when faced with those who question your dedication, work ethic, or attempt to undermine your hard-earned success, it's crucial to stand your ground and continue steadfastly working toward your dreams. In the face of such challenges, your inner strength becomes a powerful ally, propelling you forward with unwavering determination and resilience. Les Brown once said something truly meaningful. "The only person who can hold you back from growing is yourself." This reminds us that our potential knows no limits, and our journey of self-improvement largely depends on our own decisions. To unlock our full potential, we need to tap into our assertiveness and control a determination. It's about using our emotions, even powerful ones like anger, as tools rather than letting them control us. Recognizing and harnessing our inner strength is the key to our personal growth and success. When someone or something triggers anger in us, it's a natural response. However, the remarkable thing is that we can turn that anger into a controlled force, giving us the ability to direct our emotions in a positive way. The real challenge is sustaining this control over time. To navigate the ongoing internal battles of life successfully, we must learn to use our emotional energy wisely. This isn't just about winning isolated conflicts. It's about consistently triumphing in the continuous struggle we all face within ourselves. While positivity is essential, it's not the sole ingredient for success. It also requires strategic management of our emotions. In life's grand race, some people are afraid to step onto the playing field. They fear the unfamiliar territory that success might lead to. However, to truly compete and thrive, we may have to leave certain things behind, like people, emotions, or attachments that may be holding us back. Unlike those who let emotions overpower their rational thinking, individuals like us prioritize mental strength over fleeting feelings. Understanding this critical difference empowers us to connect with and navigate the diverse minds we encounter on our life's journey. It's a journey filled with endless opportunities for growth and self-discovery, where our choices shape our path to success. Once upon a time, there was a wise person named Marcus Elevation Taylor who shared some valuable wisdom. He said, "To grow, you must step out of your comfort zone and challenge yourself daily." Imagine reflecting on your past successes. There were moments when your emotions whispered to you, tempting you to stay in bed and avoid the grind. Your feelings could have argued, "Why work tomorrow? You've already achieved so much." Yet every single day, it was the power of your determined mind that triumphed. Your mind proved itself stronger than fleeting emotions because it held a steadfast knowledge of your true purpose. Even when you had previously tasted victory, you understood that it might not have been the ultimate win you were destined for. You celebrated those accomplishments, but were always driven by the thrill of, what's next? You recognized that life is a journey filled with endless opportunities for growth and achievement. Your mind, resilient and unwavering, consistently made the choice to rise and face the day. It knew where your real victories lay, even when your feelings attempted to hold you back. While feelings might tempt people into overthinking and self-doubt, your mind was different. It didn't ponder endlessly, it made decisions. Arnold Schwarzenegger once shared some valuable advice. Believe in yourself and your abilities. You can achieve anything when you put your mind to it. One of the best things you can do in life is to read and write for a few hours every day. When you write about things that matter to you, it helps you figure out what you truly believe in. This process builds a solid foundation for your life. If you look at incredibly successful people, you'll notice that they excel at articulating their goals, making plans, negotiating, and inspiring others with their vision. So, it's essential to become good at expressing yourself. When you can put your thoughts into words effectively, you become an unstoppable force for good. Reading great books is another crucial step. Libraries are filled with the wisdom of intelligent and articulate individuals. Learning from their writings can be incredibly valuable. You might wonder why you should bother with all this learning. Well, there's nothing more powerful than being able to speak and think clearly. It gives you authority, influence, respect, and competence. Your ability to articulate your ideas is your greatest skill. When you're skilled at presenting your arguments, you tend to succeed in many aspects of life. But here's the best part. When you succeed, those around you benefit too. When you strive to become someone who embodies wisdom and clarity, you bring light to the world. There's nothing more fulfilling than that. Once L.S. Brown said the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. You have the power to pursue anything you desire in life, and ideally, it should be for the greater good. If you think about it, striving for positive and meaningful goals is one of the most powerful ways to face life's challenges. Let's consider the benefits of physical fitness, like weightlifting, for example. There's a noticeable difference between those who established a solid foundation of physical health when they were younger and those who didn't. You see, if you haven't been lifting weights or taking care of your physical health, especially in your 30s and beyond, you might find yourself losing muscle tone and experiencing early cardiovascular issues. But here's something fascinating. The best way to maintain your cognitive abilities isn't through brain training exercises like lumosity. It's through good old-fashioned exercise. If you're around 50 and you combine cardiovascular workouts with weightlifting, you can actually restore your cognitive function to that of a 30-year-old through physical activity. Why does this happen? Well, your brain is a highly demanding organ, and if your cardiovascular system isn't in good shape, it can affect your cognitive abilities. So, it's quite exciting to realize that as you stay active and work on building your physical strength, you're also helping to keep your mind sharp. The more you move and stay in good physical condition, the sharper your mind can remain. If you're not in good physical shape, it can affect your brain function. You see, the brain is a highly demanding organ that relies on a lot of energy. When your physical health isn't up to par, your cognitive abilities can take a hit. Having a routine is essential for mental health. It's easy to forget, but routines are crucial. You should pick a consistent wake-up time that suits you and stick to it. This helps regulate your body's internal clock, which in turn affects your mood. I often advise people to use a schedule, even though many dislike the idea. Schedules can seem like they're dictating your life, making you do unpleasant things. But that's not the right way to approach it. Instead, use a schedule to design the kind of day you'd like to have. When you wake up in the morning, think about 5 essential tasks that, if left undone, would make your life worse. These are your priorities, like paying bills or taking out the garbage. You have to do them, otherwise things start to fall apart. So, use your schedule as a tool to create better, more organized days for yourself. Marcus Elevation. Taylor once shared a powerful message. Don't let your circumstances define you. You are stronger than your circumstances and can overcome anything that comes your way. To maintain a positive trajectory in life, it's important to include essential tasks in your daily schedule. These are like the building blocks that ensure tomorrow is better than today. On your deathbed, surrounding you are the unrealized dreams, untapped ideas, latent abilities, and talents bestowed upon you by life. These aspirations, for some reason, were never pursued, and those talents remained dormant. They now stand around your bed, gazing at you with disappointed eyes, lamenting that you alone held the power to bring them to life, yet they must now perish with you forever. Most people halt their journey towards their dreams and exit the highway of life due to the rejections they encounter. Rejection should not deter you, for it is not akin to a physical blow. Instead, consider every no as a vitamin for your growth and enthusiasm. Why? Because each rejection propels you one step closer to a yes. Keep in mind that you will ultimately triumph if you persevere and do not give up. Even when you feel like a broken clock, being right only twice a day, remember that life's challenges are inevitable. Embrace whatever comes your way, rather than avoiding it like most people tend to do. Face the waters head on and do not shy away from the journey. Many people seek the path of least resistance. They believe that what comes easy will also go easy. However, true growth comes when you confront the challenges head on. Make those tough decisions you'd rather avoid, and learn the things you might not enjoy, but are necessary to reach your desired destination. If you truly want to succeed, you must be willing to tackle the hardships that lie ahead. Embrace the difficulties and hurdles in your path, for they are the hoops you must jump through on your journey. I encourage you to do whatever it takes because, if you don't, life will continue to test and challenge you until you yield. Each one of us possesses unique gifts and talents that we've brought into this world. If you decide that your life is deserving of your own development, if you choose to excel at what you do best, and if you commit to mastering yourself and unlocking your inner potential, then I promise you that you will never find yourself lacking. By cultivating your gifts and embracing your strengths, you'll embark on a remarkable journey. Your talents will take you to places you never thought possible. Through this journey, you'll not only gain a profound sense of contentment, but also develop a grander perception of yourself. To expand your horizons and become the best version of yourself, you must be willing to change. Change may not be easy, but it is the key to transforming your life. Life can throw some curveballs, and sometimes you need to reinvent yourself. It's about picking yourself up when life has knocked you down hard. I have a saying, when life knocks you down, try to land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. But let's be real, it's not always easy. If you were to pass away today, what dreams, talents, books, music, leadership, or unique voice would vanish with you? Many people are filled with anxiety, fearing they might lose their jobs. However, a select few have made a decision deep within themselves to overcome adversity. They're not waiting for someone to cut them down. They're taking proactive steps because they believe they have the potential to succeed. They face the future with self-assurance and a sense of deservingness. They are convinced that they can forge their own path because they possess the inner strength to do so. When you possess this kind of mindset and determination, nothing can stand in your way. Absolutely nothing. There's no secret to achieving success. There's a systematic approach to achieving success, and it applies universally. Regardless of the organization you're a part of, this system is effective. However, you must actively engage with it for it to yield results. It's a simple word, but often a four-letter one that many people dislike: work. Some individuals are winners, while others are not, because they haven't yet discovered the path to success. All they need is some guidance, support, and assistance. A little coaching can go a long way, offering new insights and strategies, enabling them to make adjustments that unlock a brighter future. I understand you're exhausted, weary, and you've shed tears. You've poured your blood, sweat, and sacrifice into your journey, and you've endured suffering. I know right now, you may want to give up, but this is not the time for doubt or quitting. Keep moving forward and use the pain as your fuel. See the pain as a stage, a platform for growth, an opportunity to reinvent yourself. You faced situations that left you feeling defeated, abandoned, and broken, but you didn't succumb to them. You emerged from those dark moments stronger and more determined. Remember, life can be tough. It can hit you hard, knock you down, and leave you battered, but you have the resilience to rise again. To those in the hospital bed, grieving the loss of a loved one, or feeling left out, I say this: you can push through the pain, no matter how unbearable it may seem. The time to act is now, to achieve what no one in your family has before. I know your pain is unique and overwhelming, but you can rise above it. If you can sense it, you can conquer it. Hear the call of your dreams, even if the world is silent. Believe in yourself and your ability to overcome. In the journey of life, we often believe we can somehow escape or bypass pain, as if it's an obstacle we can either sneak past or avoid entirely. Pain feels like an unyielding force, an ever-present pressure that we desperately try to evade. But consider this: without this pressure, there's no growth, no transformation. I'm left contemplating whether there's anyone out there, listening to me right now, who's exhausted by endlessly lamenting their pain. The litany of grievances. I don't earn enough. Nobody believed in me. They weren't there to witness my efforts. They didn't choose me. I missed out on that promotion. She walked away. He mistreated me. My kids are distant, and my teenagers are driving me to the brink. Just imagine harnessing pain as your greatest source of motivation. Picture it as your passport to the next level. The crucible that tempers and prepares you for the challenging stages, the tables you need to sit at, and the daunting stages you must conquer. What if pain could be your catalyst for improvement, a builder of resilience and strength? What if it could propel you to leap higher and run faster? What if, instead of perceiving pain as hurt, you viewed it as a crucial component of your growth? After all, would you pray as fervently without having felt the sting of adversity? Would you love as deeply without knowing what it's like to hate? Pain can be the instrument you play when life presents it at your doorstep. When people try to inject it into your life, use it to your advantage. It may often seem insurmountable, like an overwhelming beast that you can't possibly conquer. But remember this: as long as you can feel it, you're not in a state of paralysis. If you can feel it, you can move it. This weight may be heavy, but it has to yield to your determination. When life tosses you aside, don't lament, lift it up. Embrace the pain, for it's the fuel that propels you forward. It's essential to shift your perspective and recite these affirmations in front of a mirror. You must hold steadfast belief, even in times of bleeding and brokenness. Believe that these experiences have come not to harm you, but to propel you forward. They've sculpted you into someone wiser and better conditioned. Now, you see things through a different lens, allowing you to navigate, breathe, speak, walk, and build in a wholly transformative manner. Your actions are no longer driven by anger or revenge. They stem from a place of abundance. Pain is a part of life, an inevitable and inescapable companion. However, how you navigate this pain will determine your journey towards your purpose. Embrace the pain as a force that can catapult you towards abundance and a life-giving existence, rather than seeking revenge. I don't wish harm upon you because you wished it upon me, and I don't harbor hatred for you because you hated me. Instead, I want everyone to thrive. If you can hear my words, I want you to succeed. I'm speaking to those who have lied about me, given up on me, or walked away after I gave my all. My desire is for everyone to win, and that's how you know you've successfully transformed pain into fuel. We need an inner dialogue about converting pain into a driving force. This isn't about payback. That's for those who lack vision. I don't want you to suffer as you made me suffer. I want you to succeed because I aim to be a bigger, better human being. I strive to exist in a way that breathes life into others, to help those who have pushed me off mountains, hills, or staircases. After wiping away the blood and clearing my throat, I'm coming back to extend a hand, for I need everyone to win. Remember, pain is a part of life, unavoidable but instrumental in our growth and transformation. Can you escape your past? Can you bridge the divide between suffering and potential? It's time to confront your pain, to stand before the mirror and ask yourself how much more you can endure. The question is, are you giving it your all in everything you do? Whether it's running, lifting, training, dancing, singing, or striving to achieve your dreams? Are you pushing forward to create a beautiful future? Are you doing it for your loved ones, for those who believed in you, and for a higher purpose that placed you on this earth to make a lasting impact and leave a legacy? Pose this question to your pain. Is this all you've got when you're lifting those weights, even when it hurts? Is this all you've got when you're practicing, rehearsing, or pursuing your passion? The first step on this path is to know yourself. To be the captain of your mind, you need to know how your thoughts flow through you. What do you believe? What do you value? And what do you want most? What worries and questions stop you? Self-awareness is like a compass that helps you find your way in a fog of uncertainty. It's about knowing yourself inside and out, figuring out what you're good at and what you're not so good at. It's a trip into yourself, a trip into the depths of your soul. As you go on this journey of self-discovery, keep in mind that your mind is a strong force. Your thoughts make up your world, and what you believe becomes what you know to be true. If you always think bad things, you'll find yourself stuck in a sea of sadness. But if you choose to think about the good things and believe in yourself, you'll be on your way to greatness. It's not about denying that problems exist, it's about using your mind's power to solve them. One of the most interesting things about the human mind is how it can change and grow. Like a skilled captain who changes the sails to catch the wind, you can change the way you think and act to help you get through the ever-changing waters of life. Don't be afraid to go in a different direction if you need to, and don't let your fear of the unknown stop you. Change is a chance to grow and change, so welcome it with open arms. Remember that the ship that makes it through a storm isn't the one with the most powerful hull, but the one that can change its sails. On your way to becoming the captain of your mind, it's important to hang out with people who share your goals and values. People you hang out with can either help you grow or hold you back. Choose your friends carefully. Find people who make you feel good and help you, who believe in your dreams as much as you do. And don't be afraid to cut ties with people who are bad for you and make you feel like an anchor. Your crew should give you strength and help you move forward, not slow you down. As the leader of your thoughts, you must also be responsible for what you do. Every step you take and every choice you make has an effect. You are responsible for your choices, just like a captain is responsible for the safety and well-being of their crew. Don't blame other people for your bad luck or dwell on mistakes you've already made. Instead, take charge of your life and guide it in the way you want. Remember that you can decide what will happen to you. On the long journey of life, there will always be setbacks and problems. Storms, rocky shores, and dangerous waters are things every captain has to deal with. But what makes us who we are is not the problems themselves, but how we deal with them. Your resilience gives you the power to be in charge of your mind. It's the ability to get back up when things go wrong, to learn from your mistakes, and to keep going no matter what. Smooth seas don't make skilled sailors, as the saying goes. You will become a stronger, smarter, and more capable captain because of the hard times you face on your journey. Take these problems as chances to learn and grow, and remember that your inner strength shines brightest when things are the worst. When you go after your dreams, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by how big they are. But the key is to break them up into steps that are easy to take. You need to make a plan for your life, just like a captain plots a course on a map. Set goals that are clear, doable, and in line with your vision, and then take steps to reach them. With each small win, you'll get closer to your goal, and in time, you'll be able to look back and see how far you've come. But it's important to have patience and keep going on this journey. Picture your dreams and aspirations as distant stars in the night sky. You may have gazed at them with awe, but have you taken the steps necessary to reach them? Often, it's our innate desire for comfort that leads us astray, making us believe that success can be achieved without effort. But here's the truth. Greatness demands discipline, effort, and the willingness to step out of your comfort zone. The key to unlocking your superhero potential isn't in declaring yourself a champion, but in embracing discipline. Discipline becomes your steadfast companion on this journey, helping you set clear boundaries, focus your energy, and conquer distractions. But here's the catch. Discipline isn't a magic spell. It's a constant companion you must nurture. You'll face challenges, doubts, and fears along the way, but it's in these moments that you'll discover your true capabilities. Every day, you'll need to exercise self-control and reinforce your commitment to the path of discipline, much like a musician perfecting their melody or an athlete honing their technique. Let's understand this in simpler terms. If you want to be great at something like your work or even life, you have to be willing to put in the needed effort and not shy away from discomfort that drags you down. If you're aiming to live your best life, here's some important advice about the choices you make. Now hear this with focused mind. Sometimes people make decisions that lead them down the wrong path, and they keep making bad choices, forming a habit of making decisions that aren't good for them. Before they know it, they find themselves wondering, how did I end up here? Well, the answer is often in the choices they made along the way. Now think of your big dreams and goals, but you keep making choices that don't get you any closer to them. Well, that means you won't make much progress, right? Sometimes our feelings lead us to make decisions. You know those times when you feel like you don't want to do anything? We often call that being lazy. It's not really laziness. It's actually our strong desire for comfort. We really like feeling comfortable, and that's why we sometimes seem lazy. We often fool ourselves into believing that we should only tackle the easy stuff, the things that don't require much sweat and struggle. This is where we make a big mistake. We start to think that we can achieve our goals without putting in the hard work and self-control that's often needed. And that is why we keep falling again and again. Now imagine life as a grand adventure where you get to choose your path. Path 1. You play it cool, thinking everything's hunky-dory, and you don't need to make much effort. You might even believe you're already a champion. But here's the exciting revelation. If you opt for Path 2 and confront reality, recognizing your hidden potential and the many triumphs you could achieve, discipline will naturally become your loyal companion. The most outstanding version of yourself isn't the one declaring, "I can conquer the world." It's the disciplined you. This version establishes clear rules and boundaries, declaring, "I won't get involved in certain activities. I won't indulge in certain things. I won't spend time with certain folks. I'm laser focused on a specific target right now. I know exactly what needs to be done, and I won't allow distractions to divert me. My focus is unwavering." Discipline wields the incredible power to raise you to greater heights, almost like unlocking your superhero potential. But it's not a magic spell you cast when you wish for it. Sometimes you'll need to confront challenges and face your fears. It's in those moments of uncertainty and pushing your limits that you'll unearth your true capabilities. Now here's the thing. The battle for discipline is not a one-and-done deal. It's a constant journey. Every single day, you must exercise self-control in your life. Reflect upon it regularly and continually reinforce these guiding principles to stay firmly on the path of discipline. It's akin to honing a skill that grows stronger with each repetition, like a musician perfecting their melody or an athlete refining their technique. Let's talk about something super important: how our thoughts can shape our reality. Imagine your mind as a powerful tool, like a laser beam, and you're the one in charge of it. It's a bit like holding a special weapon, and you can use it to achieve your goals. But here's the twist. Many people let their minds wander like wild animals, letting the outside world dictate their thoughts. If you really want to change, you have to decide with all your heart that you won't go off track. No matter what happens, you must stick to your goals and vision as if your life depended on it. It's important to take your life seriously and leave no room for being lazy, putting things off, making excuses, or being sick. Your mind should be like a well-oiled machine with a single-minded focus on achieving your goals. If something doesn't help you reach your goals, get rid of it. If it helps you reach your goal, do more of it. The key to being successful is to be disciplined every day. Discipline lets you get past all the reasons and excuses you come up with for not doing something. Accept the hard tasks, deal with problems, and finish your mission. Your daily life will get better and better because of this. You have to get to a point where your emotions don't control what you do. No matter how you feel, you have to do the work. There's no time to think about how you feel. Weights won't move on their own, tasks won't get done on their own, and knowledge won't get better on its own. You need to do something, and you need to do it now. Don't waste time thinking. Instead, get up and do something. The more you work hard and stay committed to your mission, the more you'll stand out from the crowd of average people who find reasons not to do anything. Change doesn't happen overnight. It takes time and effort. You can't expect your life to change drastically after just one workout or investment. To be successful, you have to keep going hard and never let up. You can't just give up. You have to promise to do that one thing every day, even on days when you don't want to. Don't forget that the things you give up now are paving the way for a better tomorrow. But you won't reach your goals if you give up or stop trying. Stay on track and don't give in to any temptations or things that might pull you away. It's time to stop making excuses, coming up with reasons, and underestimating your skills. Be honest with yourself. You have the time, the tools, the support, and the willpower to get things done. We can all do more than we are doing now to make the world a better place. Choose to work harder than you ever have and get there early and stay late. Accept a level of effort that some people might think is too much. Some people might wonder why you are trying so hard, but don't let what they say change your mind. They don't have the killer spirit that is needed to reach the highest levels of success. Make it a habit to go above and beyond what you're paid for and do more than what's expected of you. This is where real success comes from. Going above and beyond what people expect and surprising them with your results. Startle the world with what you can do, and this journey starts now, with just you. The times you work hard on your tasks and goals in secret, like early mornings and late nights, are what make you stand out in the end. Greatness comes with a price that must be paid every day. Discipline, sweat, hard work, and sticking to a plan no matter what. Most of the time, you come out on top in the end. No one is there to keep us on track, push us, or give us a sharp kick in the rear when we get off track. We need to be our own drill sergeant, setting the highest standards and not letting anyone get away with anything. The problem is when you start something but give up when things get hard. Those who do their work regularly and on time do better than even the most talented and gifted people. Remember that everyone is made the same way. Some people just work harder. Don't count on other people to help you with your dream. It's your dream, and only you can make it come true. If you want it, you have to get up and work for it. Even when you don't want to, you'll have to put in the work. I get up at 3 a.m. and act like I have endless energy because this is my time, my moment. Tomorrow doesn't exist. All we have is today. It's not what you end up with that makes you who you are and makes you stronger. This is a common mistake that makes people make mistakes and lose. Don't think that right is what happens when the sun comes up or the lights come on. Right is found in the process, in the hard work you do when no one else is watching or on that stage. True greatness isn't about showing off. It happens in the background, when no one is looking, when you're studying hard on your own, pushing through extra reps and working hard. It's all about the process. When you wake up, what you eat, how you exercise, how you get ready, and most importantly, how you think. If you want to be the best of the best, you have to be it, not just talk about it. It should fill you up so much that anyone can see it in you, even if you don't say a word.